Hello and welcome. In the windswept fjords of ancient Norway, where icy waves kissed the cliffs and the skies crackled with the breath of gods, there lived a woman whose name would echo through time, LAGERTHA. Born of noble blood and forged by hardship, LAGERTHA grew up under the shadow of war and the hammer of destiny. Her homeland was ravaged by invaders, and as her people cried for vengeance, she answered not with tears, but with steel. When the mighty warrior Ragnar Lodbrok raised his banner to reclaim his lands, it was LAGERTHA who rode beside him, clad in armor, her golden hair streaming like fire in the wind. In the battle that followed, men fell like wheat before her blade. Ragnar, struck by both her beauty and her courage, asked for her hand not once, but many times, but LAGERTHA, proud and fierce, made him earn it. Their love burned bright, fierce as a storm, but storms do not last forever. Though they wed and bore children, fate, as ever, was cruel. Ragnar, restless and drawn to new lands and new loves, eventually left her. LAGERTHA did not weep, she built her own hall, led her own warriors, and carved her name into the sagas not as a wife, but as a queen. Years passed, and Ragnar found himself in need once more, his enemies closing in, his power slipping. He sent for LAGERTHA, and true to her unbreakable spirit, she came not for love, but for loyalty to her people, to old bonds, and to the call of battle. She turned the tide with her army and her cunning, and once more stood beside Ragnar on the battlefield. Later, in a time of chaos, when Norway threatened to fall under weak hands, LAGERTHA seized her moment. She took control of a kingdom, ruled with wisdom and a warrior's will. She was not merely a shield maiden now, she was a jarl, a legend, a woman who defied every expectation of her age. Even in her twilight years, tales say LAGERTHA fought on, she faced rebels, betrayal, and tragedy, but never broke. Some say she died peacefully, others whisper she fell in battle, sword in hand, eyes on the horizon. Either way, the sagas remember her not as a footnote in Ragnar's story, but as a force of her own. So, was LAGERTHA real? LAGERTHA, as described, is likely semi-legendary, but she might be rooted in a real warrior woman, or she may represent many such women whose names were lost to history. Myth or not, she's become a symbol of power, resilience, rebellion, and stands out as one of the most iconic women in Viking lore. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.